tonight we have a very exciting episode for you. New Mexico has its very own soccer team, and 2019 is its inaugural season. The New Mexico United is Albuquerque, or New Mexico's very own soccer team, and their motto is somosunidos, which means we are united. Now, New Mexico United also has some of the most amazing and devoted fans in any sport around. And I had the opportunity to spend some time with them this week and get to know them. I also discovered that New Mexico United has its very own supporters group called The Curse. And tonight my guest is from The Curse, and we're going to talk to him in a few minutes about what makes them the most devoted fans in any sport around. Even when the United is playing at an away game, their supporters find ways to get together and watch their games. There are plenty of watch parties around town and lots of opportunities for fans to come together. Some of the biggest parties happen at Star Brothers Brewery, at Rio Bravo Brewery, and right across the street from our studios here at Lindy's Diner on 5th and Central. There's many other smaller parties around town where fans make sure they wear their t-shirts, bring their scarves and flags, wear their face paint, and they get together to support their team together. These fans arrive at the watch parties more than an hour in advance to ensure that they have good seats, and by the time the game starts, you will find standing room only. And you will find everyone from families, friends, and fans, and perhaps you might even catch a local celebrity or two in the mix. Tonight, my guest is RJ Montano, and he is from The Curse, and he is one of the inaugural members, and he has decided to join us to kind of tell us about their organization this evening. RJ, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
So, I have never been so overwhelmed and amazed at a group of fans like I have been with The Curse. I know that at their most recent home game for the United, they sold out Isotope Stadium, which is over 12,000 seats. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. And they packed it in, standing room only, sold out. So yeah, they bring it. We bring it every home game.
I'm seeing that. Now, The Curse, you're a new organization this year because it's the inaugural season for the United. So how many members do you have?
So right now we're sitting around 400 actual paid members, and if you come sit with us in the supporter section, we're about 4,000 deep.
So I did notice that a lot of the people who were not members still were sporting all the same stuff as everybody else, the t-shirts, the face paint, the flags.
Yeah.
So even though they're not official members, 400 is a pretty strong following for
a first-year club. Yeah, it's incredible to have that.
Well, I was pretty amazed. So I was sent down there and told that there was a local watch party, and I didn't know very much about you guys. I walked in not knowing anyone, and 3.5 hours later, I walked out, and I had a dozen new friends, and a lot of people were just so awesome to talk to. And there's even a group called the Yellow Tutu Crew. So, they really get into the experience.
We really embraced it. We took the somosunidos that United sent out, and we really embraced it. That we want anyone and everyone to come party with us, to come hang out with us. We're all under the roof for the same reason. We want United to win. We want to pull for them. We want to show them our support. So that's kind of the basis of what we're doing.
So I don't want to give exact numbers of how many people I think was at the watch party because I don't want to get anyone in trouble. But within 15 minutes of the game start time, it was standing room only, and that was at a local watch party for an away game. So it's my understanding you guys even have your own sections set up so that during the games you're all in one single section. Is that correct?
Yeah, so we can talk about a few of the places. We have two here in town. Star Bros is kind of our original spot. That's where we kind of first had our brain meetings and coming up with this, and they were really open to us being there. So we were at Star Brothers a lot. That place was packed out for that first game, away game. So we had to open up a second location just for Curse members to go watch. So we went to Rio Bravo. So we have now in Albuquerque, Rio Bravo and Star Brothers as two of our watch party locations. We have a watch party location in Santa Fe at Boxcar, which is really cool. And that place gets packed too. And in Las Cruces, there's a watch party at Bosque Brewing. So, and we're looking at starting one in Gallup and Moriarty. So we're growing as we're going. But
So for home games, you guys are all seated in the same sections over at Isotope Stadium.
Yeah, home games, we're right behind the net. So at home games, we're all in one area. And we tailgate on the weekend games. And we have a march to the match. So we all meet up before the match, no matter if it's a weekend game or weekday game. And we march from UNM's football stadium into the stadium, around the stadium, and to our section. So just to let the team know that we're there, we're loud, rowdy, singing, just making our presence known.
You guys are not a quiet group.
No.
But I will tell you, I didn't meet a single person in the entire party who was not completely welcoming and just so happy to see another fan and someone else supportive of the group and the club united. So, I mean, I was so overwhelmed with just joy and all the people who were so welcoming. That it was a really nice atmosphere. Yeah,
we would like anyone to come join us, and it goes to even away team people who are coming to the games. We've had some people from, we played San Antonio recently, and they brought some fans, and we tailgated with them, and we're great friends with them, Before the game, for 90 minutes, we're enemies, and then after the game, we're friends again.
Right, so, right.
Yeah.
But you guys even take it a step further. I mean, United's playing in Dallas this week, and you guys have buses where fans can actually buy a really inexpensive ticket to the to get to the game in Dallas. They can ride on the bus with other fans. You guys even arrange discounted fares at hotels. I mean, you really go above and beyond, it seems, to make sure that the fans have the ability to participate, even in away games.
Yeah, we want as many people to be there as possible. We want as many of the New Mexico fans to show up, because they show up and they're not just there to support the team, they're there to support the state. They're very proud of being from New Mexico, very proud of New Mexico, which we should be, and we are. So we want to make sure that we have as many people following the team as possible, just to show how great our fans are and to show our team how much we appreciate them.
Well, we have to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're actually going to talk about how the curse got its name and how it has its roots deeply rooted into New Mexico. So hang tight, and we'll be right back.
ProView Network crew, assemble! That's good! We're first! High school sports are back live on ProView Sports Network.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club, or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Thank you for joining us back on Real Talk with Sacha. I'm here with RJ Montano from The Curse, and I wanted to talk about how The Curse got its name. And this is on your website, actually, so fans and members alike can go see this, but I loved the story. You guys got it because of New Mexico's first governor, Governor Lew Wallace, and he was, first of all, he wrote Ben-Hur, the American classic. So, I mean, he was already famous for that, but he was New Mexico's first governor right after we became a territory. And then he was also a Civil War hero, and he was sent here by President Rutherford Hayes at the time to govern New Mexico. And after being here for a while, he writes a letter to his wife And there's a quote in the letter that I want to read to you guys that says, "All calculations based on our experience elsewhere have failed in New Mexico, and thus the curse of Governor Wallace was born." So I think that means, you know, when other people try to take whatever works for them anywhere else and bring it here and apply that here, it's just not going to work for them.
Yeah, when you cross our borders, when you come into our state, whatever works for you where you're from is not going to work here. Just like it didn't for Lew Wallace, just like it didn't for so many people before. And when he came here, when Lew Wallace first came here, I mean, everything was so hard. The landscape was difficult. The animals were difficult. So it was so hard for him to do whatever he was used to doing, especially out back east, and it just failed here. And a lot of people have dubbed that, or it has been dubbed the curse of Lew Wallace, and it kind of, what we did is we turned it on its head. We're like, okay, people say that because New Mexico, they have a perception that New Mexico's not great, that New Mexico's not this, and we turn it on its head. No, it means that you just don't understand us. You can't get us. You don't know what you're doing when you come here because we own this place.
We do have our own way of life here, and I see this a lot. I've watched people come from these big companies and big cities and come here and try to go that fast lifestyle and try to be demanding and pushy, and the rest of us are just like, that's not how we do here. Yeah, that's not how we do here. So first, I love that you guys got your name for the support group from something truly very New Mexican.
Yes.
That I loved the root of that. But I also love how you, to bring it to the future, you guys, it's not just that you're a supportive group of the team. You guys have gone so far as to create chants for every single member of the team, as well as team chants as well.
Yep.
And you guys don't sit during games, is that correct?
Yeah, we don't sit. Once we're in the stadium, we march in, we get to our area, and we stand from there until the game's over. And even after the game, we stand to make sure the players know that we appreciate how hard they worked for us and invite them over to come hang out with us in the section. So yeah, we don't sit.
So you brought some props, and I want to show them off because you brought two of the flags. Now, you said this is
the opening day flag that New Mexico United gave out, and it's the first kind of giveaway that United did, and it was amazing, and everyone loved it. And seeing opening night when all the flags were out and waving, and just the pride of New Mexico was fantastic.
Now, tell me about this one.
This one is my
I'm going to see if we can get a picture of it.
favorite
Here we go.
flag. It's the Cinco de Mayo flag. It's a Calavera flag with the sugar skull on it.
Yes.
The reason I love this flag so much is one of the cursed members designed the skull for the flag. So
Really?
one of our members who has designed our tifos, she's our artist. She does the majority of our art, and she's fantastic. Amanda Tejas. She designed this flag for United, and it's on T-shirts, it's on flags.
I just noticed this, but in the chin of the sugar skull, we have 505 and 575.
And 575, yeah, very
That
New
is
Mexico.
great.
So yeah, and then
I mean, it's not just that they're supporters for New Mexico United, it's that they are supporters for our community, and it's amazing that you guys find so many ways to bring those things together. So let's talk about the fact that we call you guys supporters and not a fan club. I hear that this is a pretty big distinction in your group.
This is, and I didn't know this. I'm fairly new to soccer. I was a big sports fan, and when I found out New Mexico was having a team, I wanted a home team to cheer for. So I started cheering for United because I love New Mexico, and I think I called it a fan club once, and I was corrected that we are not a fan club. It's called supporters group in soccer. So it's a whole new language that I'm learning, and a whole new language that I think Albuquerque's learning, because I believe there's a lot more fans like myself who maybe didn't know soccer that well, but because we have a home team, we're going to get out and support it, and we're going to learn it, and we're going to be the best at it.
I agree. I mean, when I was at Star Brothers, I saw families, whole families, mom, dad, kids of all ages, entire groups of friends, both younger and older. People were, it's such a community driven event, and it brings them together. And it was, you know, even though they're very enthusiastic fans, they still make it an environment that's welcoming for anyone. And so I thought that was awesome to see that we could have children and grown-up soccer fans and alcohol in the same venue, and everyone acted appropriately but made sure that they showed their passion for the sport and team.
That's kind of what we want. That's our major push is that we want anyone to feel welcome, no matter who you are, how old you are, you're welcome with us, and no matter what your race, religion, anything you could think of, your difference, you're not difference here. We're all one big family, one united family.
Well, I know that Albuquerque has been very, very excited for something like this to come here. There are a lot of people who support these kinds of things, and I think that United just kind of came up with the perfect combination. They came up with a great venue to play in, Isotope Stadium. Everybody knows where that is. It's big enough to hold a large crowd, and I think they did a very good job with naming the team and making sure they made it a statewide inclusive thing and not just focused on the folks here in Albuquerque.
Yeah,
So-
that was very important to make it New Mexico United, not Albuquerque United.
That's
because
right.
that brings in Gallup Grants, that brings in San Rafael and Santa Fe. Just everyone. It's our team. It's our state,
Yes.
our team.
And, that's how I think most of us feel about New Mexico. We all live here in different cities, but if you say you're from New Mexico, you could be anywhere else in the world, and you'd be family right then and
Yeah.
there. So, and
Doesn't
that's
matter
how
where.
we feel, yeah. So I love that they've really done such a good job of bringing this together and making it a very New Mexico thing. And I think that's one of the reasons why they've had so much success getting the community's involvement. So I know that you guys have been supporting charitable organizations as well. And so because it's Pride Month, you guys are contributing to Casa Q. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so for Pride Month, all of June, there's a company out there called Pride Raiser, and what they do is they help supporters groups around the nation find an organization locally to donate to. And what it is you could go to Pride Raiser's website and donate. Say you want to give $5 per goal that New Mexico United scores in June, which a lot of people have done. You could donate a certain amount of money per goal, and however many goals New Mexico United scores in the month of June, we donate that much money. So right now we're sitting at $155.05, so 155.05
Per goal?
per goal.
For the whole month of June?
For the whole month of June that we donate to Casa Q. And so far, we've been lucky. We've had some open games that we keep winning, so that gives us more games in June, more
That's right.
opportunities to score goals.
And that's amazing. So you guys pick a different charity each month. Is that how it works? And then you try to support different organizations?
So for this one, this is a Pride kind of designated organization, but we also have our own podcast that we do, the Curse Cast. And every week we'll play a game on there, and we donate $50 to a different charity every week. And what we do is we usually have a United player join us, and they'll play against either myself or David, my co-host, David Carl, the president of the Curse. And if the player wins the game, $50 goes to their charity. If not, it goes to the Curse charity, which has been Casa Q.
Well, we have to take another break, but as soon as we come back, we'll tell you more information about how you can find out more about the Curse and how you can become a member of their supporters group. We'll be right back.
The service department at Galley Chevrolet is clean, modern, and ready for you. Our master technicians service every make and model, including certified service on any GM vehicle. Service done right the first time, every time, right here at the all-new Galley Chevrolet.
What is glamour? Frailty. What is desire? Diamonds. They say a life lived without passion is hardly worth living.
Ma'am? Ma'am? Ma'am?
Dang, this one made me feel all special.
Car Crafters, proud supporter of ProView Sports Network.
Are you sure we're supposed to be doing this?
Don't worry, I've watched him do it 1,000 times. Come on, what's the worst that can happen?
No! Bad dog!
Hi, welcome to Car Crafters. What happened? Don't worry, we'll make it like it never happened.
Car Crafters, it's like it never happened.
High school sports are back. The 2018-19 season kicks off, and you could watch every ProView Network broadcast live on the NFHS network. Every moment, from every game, from every sport, including all NMAA state championships. Get your highly discounted monthly pass now. Go to ProViewNetworks.com and sign up. Watch New Mexico's best.
We're back on Real Talk with Sacha, and I'm here with RJ Montano from The Curse. And RJ, I know you guys actually have a website.
Yes, cursenm.com is our website, and you could go there. You could sign up for membership. You could buy merchandise. You could. We even have the scarves. If you want to buy just the scarf, you could just go on there and log on, buy the scarf.
So an annual membership you guys have is just $25. That gets you for this season, correct?
Yes.
And then you have a lifetime membership for for just $300 that gets you forever and ever?
Yeah,
Is that right?
if you buy a lifetime membership, what we'll do is we'll send you a scarf every year, the new scarf, because we're going to get a new scarf every single season. So we'll send you your scarf, your new membership card. We have a membership card that comes with it, and if you take your membership card to different places here in town, you could go to the website to find out where those are too. You get discounts, a lot of food discounts, merchandise discounts, several places. There's some cookies even that you could get discounts on. So
that's pretty interesting.
I think it's worth the $25 because you get the scarf, the membership card, the discounts, and you're helping us out.
I mean, you guys aren't just offering a membership into the group. I mean, you're also offering other benefits as well. And it's really nice to see so many local businesses both support United and the Curse, and then to watch so many of the fans of United support those businesses in return. I feel like this is only helping build our community even more.
Yeah, and that's what it's a big part of who we are. So for like the Curse Cast, we've turned down national advertisers because we want New Mexico only advertisers. We want to support locally and build from within. So that's kind of what and who we want to be. We are New Mexicans. We want to build the New Mexico base. People who move here from out of place, they're New Mexicans too, and they're welcome into the family.
Somosunidos,
yeah,
right?
Somosunidos,
I love those. I love the slogan. It's probably my favorite part of even the name United. I think they, again, did such a great job with just making it real New Mexican.
Yeah, as New Mexican as you could get. And it feels so cool going into somebody else's stadium and yelling our Somosunidos, or just yelling Somos and hearing someone else yell Unidos from across the lot.
And again, I mean, you guys traveled to some of the away games. I know you guys had a big group that went to Colorado about a week ago for a game up there.
Yeah, we took down the Major League Soccer MLS Colorado Rapids.
I know, we won against a Major League Soccer team. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, it was fantastic, and it was great to be there. I don't think I'll ever be at a game that's that great again, just because we won the penalty kicks and the excitement and the big stage. It was fantastic.
Well, I know that they're playing in Dallas this week, and you guys are planning on, again, taking buses, and because of some very generous donations of some private donors, they've managed to make the tickets to ride to Dallas, what, $20 or $30?
$30, very affordable, which
you couldn't get to Dallas for $30 any other way.
Well, we were looking at flights, and every flight was at least $680 or more.
Yeah.
So it was going to be impossible. So we got together and tried to figure out a way to get some buses or vans or something. And a couple donors stepped up and said, hey, we'll pay for a chunk of it and bring that cost down for you guys.
And that's amazing. That's going to make it more accessible for more people to go. And so I know that if people are interested in doing that, you guys, not only do you have it available on your website, you can go on there, click on the link, pay for the $20 or $30 for the ticket, but you guys also have a Facebook group where you try to keep your members and followers all updated on what's going on with the club.
Yeah, so if you find us on Facebook, The Curse New Mexico, and then we have a group, the Curse New Mexico Supporters Group, couple different Facebook pages. You'll find all the information that we have out there, and we try to get as much out as possible, just as mass postings as we could get, just to get people informed about our events, but especially the bus trip. I mean, we want as many people as can to go. I know it's difficult because it's a Wednesday, middle of the work week, and it's 2 days. It's going to take you a full day to get there, a full day to get back, but it's so affordable. And if you could afford to take just a couple days off to go support our team, they would really appreciate it, and so would we.
So I actually discovered when I went to Star Brothers that there were a lot of people who did that for the last game. They took off in the middle of the week and took time off work, out of their lives, and went up there. And I mean, the fans and the supporters were so excited to share their footage from that game with me. And the most amusing part of it is every footage they're trying to show, like a kick, or they're filming the field, and all of a sudden you can see the goal makes it, and then all of a sudden the cell phone footage just starts turning into chaos. And that was every supporter that showed me a video. But they all seem to have that, and they were proud of having that ability and taking that time to go support their team in a foreign land.
Yeah, and to get that result was fantastic. Just it was the most. It's so hard to explain. Just I talked to my wife and I was like, I mean, we have 2 kids. I got married and this might be the best experience I've ever had.
You should not
joking.
tell your wife.
I was joking. But she understood though. My wife's a big soccer fan. But like just winning that magnitude of a game and having an opportunity to do it again against a team that's considered a little better than the Rapids is going to be a fantastic opportunity.
I think so. Again, I'm just so shocked. So I went down to Star Brothers Brewery because the president of the Curse sent me down there. He was in Vegas to watch and said, there's a watch party at Star Brothers, go check that out.
Yeah.
And I walked in the door and I didn't know a single person. I walked in the door 2 hours early because he gave me the wrong time for the game. And I found myself late. There were already so many fans of the United there to reserve seats and chairs and tables for the game that night, more than 2 hours in advance. Yep. I ended up meeting some of the fans and sticking and hanging out with them. And by the time I left, I had a dozen new friends. And I am just as big of a fan of United as you, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
I definitely want to become a member of the fan club. And
absolutely.
I love that you guys are also using your voice to not just support New Mexico's team, but to support other good causes within our own community and causes that could use the help. So
yeah.
I think you guys are a great organization,
thank you.
And I really look forward to seeing what you guys have coming up next. So you said that you're going to have new scarves each year. Is the design going to change, or are they going to remain the same?
The design will change. So we have our inaugural season scarf, so it says inaugural, but it'll be completely different next year, and probably the same colors. I believe we're going to stick with our logo, the same colors.
I hope so.
our
The
lifetime.
turquoise, yellow, and black
feels good. Yeah, it's very New Mexican too.
Yes, it
so our logo will stay the same, but we'll have a different design every single season.
So does that include you're going to do a new T-shirt design, or are you just talking about for the scarves?
For the scarves, we have so many different T-shirt designs now, and we're just going to continue building on those. So you could get one of several different types of Curse shirts, and if you come to our tailgates, we make them on site. We have a screen printer on site that'll make you your Curse T-shirt right then and there.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, so we're trying to, and it's another local New Mexico company that we're supporting. So.
And I was going to ask you, are you using a local printer to do that? Now, I don't think you probably could get a big name company to come out and do something like that on site for the fans. So, I mean, that's just another added experience that you guys are doing.
Yeah, and we wouldn't want that anyway. We want to support our local guys and gals here in New Mexico. So. Yeah.
And then some of the fans even make some of their own stuff to sell. I know one of the members of the Yellow Tutu crew was showing off her United earrings for me, and she was telling me how another one of the ladies who's a fan was making them.
Yeah, it's really neat. She 3D prints them, and they come out fantastic. They're flawless, and you just see them around town, and it's just a cool feeling because you don't see that on any other team. I mean, almost any other team.
Right.
So
you don't see people wearing, like NFL earrings or anything like that.
Yeah, you don't see. Maybe you might see a
different.
Cowboy fan wearing something, but not like this.
Well, RJ, our time is up for tonight. I really want to thank you for being my guest. It's been a lot of fun talking about the club.
Thank you.
And I hope to get an update with you guys as the season rolls forward, and maybe we can have another chance to sit down.
For sure. We got a long season ahead. So
We do. If you guys want to learn more about the Curse, you can check out their website at cursenm.com. You can also find them on Facebook. It's the Curse New Mexico. And I really hope you guys have the opportunity to check out New Mexico United and check out a game. Go give them your support and support the local businesses who support these wonderful organizations and clubs. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us on Real Talk with Sacha. Have a good night.